I'm trying to keep up with all my fake ages. It's hard.
I was wanting you to say the fought in World War II part again, so that I can make a joke about you fought alongside Norman Birdwell.
What?
That's a reference you would get if you watched the most recent Dogcast.
Norman Birdwell was a hero. He fought for our country in several wars, such as World War I, World War II.
The one that came out last night?
You mean the one we recorded like a week ago, and you're only recording yesterday, January 7th? Even though this probably won't be posted for like another month.
Alright, so I'm Dylan.
I'm a wanderer, a drifter. Not many know my name. Some would say that I don't even know my name. I know one thing. I'm here to talk about topics totally irrelevant to Clifford the Big Red Dog.
But all of you out there know his name, and you know him as?
Josh.
I was gonna make a Josh joke.
Well, you weren't fast enough. Come on, step it up.
Get on your level.
Where is Josh? What happened to Josh?
I forgot to invite him one time, and then we never invited him anymore.
Yeah, does he even know that we do this?
I don't think he watches. Oh, he's subscribed to the channel, so he should know.
Does he? I never talked to him about it since then. One of these days, he's gonna talk to me. He's gonna be all like, "So, whatever happened with Clifford the Big Red Dogcast?" Oh, how does Joe Biden look today? Am I right? I went to this place. I don't know if you've heard. It's called a Triangle Drive-In. It's a really cool place.
Was it an actual drive-in?
It has a drive-through. It's called Triangle Drive-In because it's like a 50s place. It's
Was there a movie?
What?
Was there a movie playing on a projector?
No.
Oh, that's dumb.
There are drive-in restaurants, too. Haven't you ever been to Fat Jack's?
I've seen it. I haven't driven into it.
It's a nice place. I'm not a huge fan of their burgers. But
Is that like Sonic?
Kind of. It's just Sonic's weird. But yeah, it's like you can order, you can like go up and order and wait in your car and they'll bring you the food.
If they can open a restaurant called Sonic, can we open a restaurant called Sanic?
Please?
Yeah, okay. Jake, give me a second, I gotta go wash some clothes, okay?
Okay.
Nothing changes when the mics go dark.
Dylan, you're still on.
I'm so tired. Hey, there's that cord I needed. Now I can charge my
Dylan, for the love of God, don't cut this. Or at least just cut out the part of you talking to yourself and send it to me. And you're going back and listening to this like I know you do, because you got no life. Don't delete this. And also, the Jaywitz is superior to Tamashi Hiroka in every way. I'm just saying. It's true. He's a more entertaining person. And his voice is bearable.
I'm gonna pop this off with a story. That just happened to me just a second ago. I was in the laundry room, right? And I was doing my clothes, washing whatever.
The laundry room? You sick freak.
What?
Laundry in the laundry room.
Who does that? Funny enough, I'm washing clothes because I'm going on church retreat tomorrow.
Huh.
Anyways, so I was in there, right? And I'm going through my hamper.
Dylan. I thought you were Jewish.
Oh my gosh. Jake. So I was in there getting my stuff, my clothes to put in the washer, right? So I'm digging through my basket that I keep my clothes in, and I find my literature book underneath a shirt that I literally have not worn for 3 months. So that's how little my English teacher cares about the English book.
3 months since I've used my literature textbook.
Yeah, because
I used it like once at the beginning of the year. She's like, "Yeah, but you have to bring your literature book to school because sometimes you'll have to." Sorry. Never looked at it again. Never even mentioned it.
Yeah, because that was the most funniest thing, because when I was cleaning my house for you guys to come over last week, I was like, man, I lost my literature book. I wonder where that went. Oh well. And then just now I started emptying out the basket, and I'm like, wait, it's been in here this whole time? So it probably smells like dirty clothes now.
Oh no, that's going to be the next person who has that book's problem when they have to use it once at the beginning of the year.
They open it at the beginning of the year, it smells like dirty clothes. They're like, oh man. And they throw it inside and it lands in their dirty clothes.
Just like within a few generations, just imbued with the scent of so many dirty clothes. I did get a couple of games recently, pretty much AAA titles. I picked up, since I am one of the few and the proud Wii U owners, I was able to get Bayonetta 2. Well, this is one of the biggest some of the biggest gaming news in a while. Do you know why, Dylan?
Why, Jake?
Do you even follow this stuff?
I don't. Tell me.
It's because Bayonetta is one of the most sexual, violent, over-the-top, gory, disturbingly so, video games, like, ever. It's, like, a really good game with really good control. It's an awesome fighting game. But, you know, it was really violent. And when you see Nintendo, a company responsible for frickin' Kirby's Dream Land, they go out of their way and offer the Platinum Games a chance to use the Wii U as a platform for Bayonetta 2. What? But I just got caught up on that whole GamerGate scandal, just FYI, because I never paid attention to any of that when it happened.
I didn't either. I still don't know what it is.
I did get caught up. I can explain it to you, because it is pretty interesting, just why. But yeah, Bayonetta, it's just the subject of controversy because she's a very clearly overly sexualized character wearing skimpy outfits, and literally, like, her special is when she does specials. Because you see, the outfit she's wearing is made of her hair. She's an Umber Witch, they're weird, they can do that crap. So, the thing is, the magic she does, she can open, like, summoning gates and that sort of crap, and summon demons and the like. But the thing is, she opens the portals with her hair, so she has to take the hair from the suit and make portals with the... Can you see where this is going?
Yeah.
So basically, the larger combo you get, the more Bayonetta's clothes disappear.
Lovely.
Yeah, I mean... It's so stupid how sexualized some of the game is. But, the game really makes up for it in just how good a game it is. Like, there's a good amount of content, it's a fun game, you really... The fighting is... it's a good control scheme, you really feel like you're in control, it's really satisfying, it's really fun, it's a great game. But the whole argument is, that obviously this game was arguably primarily made by men, and it's illustrating a woman dressed in barely any clothes.
Well, I mean, if I'm being technical about it, no clothes.
Well, there is some clothing, technically, because it's her hair laces it together, or some crap like that. But I don't even know how that works. Probably something way more complex than I can understand. But the best argument I heard that I got a message. Oh, it's an image. Oh boy. No, I don't want to cancel it. Wait, no, I don't want to reject the file. Why would you think that? I certainly want to see this. But,
that was the strangest one I could find.
But the best argument I heard was, how would, if Bayonetta saw, like, all the camera angles and stuff, and how she was being portrayed in media, how would she feel about it? And obviously, she's a very attractive character, and she has every right to do whatever the heck she wants. Like, it's made by guys, so that's an argument, but I can't argue without a bulletin or something in front of me.
Yeah.
I'd love to I'd have to write a script because then I'd be able to know what I was talking about a little bit better.
Yeah, I think we should definitely make a video talking about how sexist those things are, because that's definitely like stupid, and I'm sure Jada would definitely agree.
I think Bayonetta is a cool character, quite frankly. She's you're gonna have to censor this, a badass, and B, some other point. She's just cool, okay? She's a cool character. She can do whatever the heck she wants. She's obviously a fictional character, but who cares? The point is, there can be attractive people, and they can be in video games. It's the same for Zero Suit Samus. They're fan service characters, but they're always going to be fan service characters. And that doesn't make them sexual. They're still going to be guy fan service characters, but I don't know how to argue this. I give up.
Did you view the file yet?
Yes, I viewed the file. There's one chick from, I don't even know what, I've seen her in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Ugh. Anyways.
No idea what she's even from. Certainly nothing I've played, probably. I want to get Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Just because I can play as Phoenix, right? And Deadpool. I can literally, but that would just, I wouldn't even pick a third character then. It would just be Deadpool and Phoenix Wright.
I mean, I do agree with you about saying, like, yeah, there's always going to be those fan service stuff, but you know, it's good that if they're going to make something like that, it's not purely just for like the eyes. It's like actually good for actually having like actual good game, you know?
It's a really good game, yeah. It's one of the best games I've played in a while, for sure. And next to Smash Bros, probably best game I've played on the Wii U. Well, you know, Mario 3D World's pretty fun, but I'm sorry, I like Bayonetta better than it. Make a Mario Galaxy for Wii U, then we'll talk Nintendo.
They have the original Mario Galaxy.
I really want to play another Mario Galaxy. I never owned the first Mario Galaxy. I only played through it at Riker's house because he had it.
Oh, I haven't.
You lucky bastard. Give it to me now.
I mean, I don't play it, so I would be wanting to give it to you, but Sierra plays it a lot, so I'd have to ask her if she wants it anymore.
Just steal it from without asking her. I bought Mario Galaxy 2 around when it came out because I freaking loved Mario Galaxy 1, and I loved Mario Galaxy 2. It was one of my favorite games on the Wii. Eventually, I traded it because, you know, stupid kids do stupid things, but I freaking loved that game.
Yes. Okay, so speaking of video games, Jake, you know, wait, isn't the Super Bowl soon?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Me neither. I don't keep up. I'm pretty sure the Super Bowl is soon, though.
Mm.
Give me a second.
I'll just talk about Fallout 3 and other stuff I looked into later. Because there's stuff I'd like to talk about there.
2015. Oh, okay, it is soon. It is February the 1st.
Dang, that is soon.
Okay, so with the Super Bowl coming up, some companies have been giving hints about what their commercials are going to be, because of course that's the best part of the
Are they
Super Bowl.
literally advertising their advertisements?
Exactly.
Oh my god. Oh, what the heck, you guys. You done screwed it up. Oh my gosh. What the heck? They just ruined the one thing I liked about the Super Bowl, single-handedly.
Advertising?
Yes. Who cares about football?
Yeah, no one does. That's the only reason you watch it, is for the commercials.
That's the only reason I'd ever have it on TV.
But yeah, so one of the companies that leaked their commercial, whatever.
Why is this?
I don't know, but one of the ones that they were talking about on the radio when I was driving to school today, was Budweiser.
To the radio.
Yeah, and my dad was in the car. He likes the radio. Anyways, there's a new Budweiser commercial coming out. Okay, Jake?
Yeah, I like Budweiser commercials. They tend to be entertaining.
Okay, so apparently there's two Budweiser commercials. that are coming out during the Super Bowl. Apparently there's another Bud Light one, but we don't want to talk about that one. We're talking about the Budweiser commercials. So they've mentioned that one of them is going to mention the lost puppy from last year, which is apparently a continuing saga. And the second one...
follow the canon of Super Bowl commercials. Except for that one where it was the dog collar with Doritos, where it's like he was eating Doritos. That was a funny commercial. Play that commercial where it's the electric dog collar and the Doritos. We'll probably get copyrighted.
Okay, I'll put that in here.
I'm making you do so much editing.
You are, but it's fine.
I'm turning into John Drama with Barry and Game Grumps. Barry, do a replay.
But one of my favorite things that I wanted to talk to you about that was mentioned in the commercial is they were saying that one of the commercials is going to be part of their drink for every situation series, where apparently it's like
driving your car.
Yeah, they're drinking. Great. Yeah, it's perfect for every situation, including drunk driving. You know. Anyways.
Is that not an obvious exploit there?
Yeah, I know. I had to make it obvious for the little kids to watch. Like Nicholas Crespin.
Kids want a man and a beer, love each other very much. The guy takes the beer, drinks like a shit ton. That was inappropriate language.
I'm not going to bleep that out. I'm just going to leave that there. I don't care.
And decides to get in a car and threaten other people's lives. It's okay because they're satirizing.
They're satirizing. Yeah.
In a commercial for grins and giggles. Cause why the heck not?
And one of those grins and giggles is that they're bringing it back in this new series of this continuing series of their commercials. They're including Pac-Man in it.
Why don't you just bring in the whole Smash Bros. Roster? I'm sure Sonic could use a drink. Sonic could always use a cold one. Never going fast enough, that one.
Yeah, so that was the only real thing that was interesting to me, was that they mentioned they were going to involve Pac-Man in it somehow.
Freaking Bud Light commercial, Budweiser commercial.
Yeah, so pretty much it is advertising to little kids. Hey kids, you like Pac-Man? Drink our beer.
What the heck? I don't even know. I'm not even going to watch the Super Bowl for commercials anymore this year. What's even the point? Last year's commercials were a disappointment.
Yeah, I'll just wait until it's over and then look up compilations on YouTube of the best ones.
I used to, as like a kid, watch compilations of best ones. Because there were some good Super Bowl commercials back then. Until now, they have a freaking canonical storyline promote drunk driving and trying to sell beer to kids!
That's our transition right there, because that's a perfect ending.
Yeah, I get to yell today in case you didn't notice.
I'm glad.
I have to keep my voice down, but today nothing can keep me down except for the neighbors, and they can go screw themselves.
Hey,
I said a swear.
I let you swear once. That was it. This time you're done.
Why would you even keep that one?
Because it was funny.
I don't even see how that was funny, but okay.
The phrasing of it was good, because if you leave it with, and they drink a woof ton like that, then that's not as good. But
oh gosh, I've been yelling. I'm getting lightheaded.
You just fall over backwards in your chair.
Lots of times at improv shows, I get lightheaded. It's because I yell so much.
Oh, Jake, I feel so bad for you. I'm sorry.
Scream acting. I'm gonna be freaking. Dang it! There aren't any good scream actors I know of now. Jerry Trainer, he does that, but I don't think he does anything anymore.
Alright, so continuing on with talking about video games, somebody posted on our Pokemon today, which I know you don't go on anymore, but remember,
join your neckbeard friends over on our Pokemon day.
Oh, Jake. So you remember how we had that list of things you can't say at Chick-fil-A a while ago? Well, this guy has a list of rules for whenever you trade him. He has specific rules about how he wants you to trade him.
Send me this list.
No. I'm gonna read it to you.
Read it loud and send it to me if you want to be able to read it.
All right, but I don't want. Oh, here, I'll read it aloud. I want to read it to you, and I don't want you to know about it while I'm reading it because I want it to be reactionary. Is that okay?
No, it's not.
Because then you'll be
Not
reading.
okay.
Whatever, I'm in control here. I'm going to be reading it.
Oh,
I'll send it to you
I
afterwards.
will end this podcast right now, and you know I can.
I know you can. Don't do it, Jake.
I have the power to.
I've got the power.
Wait, pretty much last couple times you've ended the podcast. It's usually my job, trying to put me out of my business.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, so ready, Jake?
Yes.
All right, so he says, read this rules and/or the look for tab before offering. If you don't follow the rules, you'll be ignored. That sounds normal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in red lettering in all caps, he says, I really hate receiving offers that aren't with Pentagon or stuff in my LF list that don't fulfill the requirements. So he seems getting upset right off the bat. I will only make fair trades. Shiny competitive for shiny competitive. Competitive for competitive makes sense. Unless I say otherwise. Bank ball Pokemons are valued like non-bank ball ones, so you don't have to offer me one with this type of ball to receive one of mine. So he doesn't care about they're valued the same, so he doesn't care about the Pokeballs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Don't talk to me if you only want to talk. I'm here to trade.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's not so bad, but I mean, like, calm down, bro. Like, be nice. You know? I will never accept a mon that I already have. My look for list is quite specific. And then in caps, don't offer me things in the list if they're not exactly like I describe. IVs, nature, ability, and nickname are specified. So
Okay. I'm assuming this guy isn't serious.
I don't know.
Or is our Pokemon just that bad now?
I don't know, but it's all in red. It's in red lettering in all caps. But to be fair, it was on our Pokemon because somebody was like, "Wow, look at this elitist. He's crazy." But he was on Smogon though. He didn't post it to our Pokemon.
Oh.
They just linked it to Smogon. Anyways,
Our Pokemon trades. Have you been on our Pokemon trades or our shiny trade?
No, I haven't.
They're cool subreddits for the most part. This now, who even knows?
Yeah.
I used to like our Pokemon, but it's arguable. It was always like this and just nostalgia. As in 1 year ago nostalgia. Never forget.
Yeah, and so that was only the main one, is that he wants everything exactly how he wants it. And then on the last one it says, is if you don't follow these rules, and if you try to trade with me and you don't follow these rules, you will be ignored and blacklisted.
Jeez.
So, yeah. Somebody needs to get that guy just like a nice tea, maybe like a yacht. Just give him a little cruise to calm down. He really needs to get some of that stress out.
My father's on a cruise.
Really?
Yeah, why would you think I've been walking to and fro to school?
Then who were you at dinner with?
What? Oh, a friend of my dad. She was taking me to dinner so I could get out of the house.
So you're alone right now, just you and Joey?
No,
or is Joey
Joey's not
somewhere
even here. Joey's with a friend.
Oh.
That's why I get to yell.
So you're saying I can just barge into your house whenever I want?
Yep, the door is unlocked, everybody.
Yeah.
Make yourself at home.
Jake, I was like, Jake, I'll be right back. You don't hear me for the next 20 minutes. You hear me knock on the door. Jake, let me in.
Just like pull like the Shining where he axes through the door.
So yeah, I just climbed through your computer. I'll get there.
Oh,
So where's okay? So wait. How long is your dad gonna be gone?
Till Sunday.
Oh, okay.
What
time on Sunday?
Saturday. Around close to midnight, so it might actually end up being Monday.
Okay,
because he'll be able to give me a ride to school on Monday. So.
Who?
My dad.
Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say, I get back from the retreat for my church thing on Sunday at noon.
Jewish retreat?
Huh? No, it's not Jewish.
Why would
So,
you
like,
not be going on a Jewish retreat? What new
you're
religion
dumb.
would you?
So I actually Taylor was eating an orange today in English class, and she cut it in half down the middle, so there was like 2 cups on either side. And I was like,
Yeah.
Taylor, can I borrow one of those and wear it like a yarmulke? And that's probably a little, prejudice.
Nicholas is like the only person in there who would get that.
Yeah. Why?
Just doesn't. Never mind. This is a sort of random question that I actually like you to edit out. But does Nicholas prefer Nick or Nicholas? Because I heard before he preferred to be called Nicholas.
I don't know. See, that's the thing. Jared calls him Nicholas, so I would assume that he wants to be called Nicholas because Jared knows Nick better.
I always thought he preferred to be called Nicholas, but I don't know.
I don't know. I was actually wondering
I
this
usually
myself.
call him Nicholas, but like Jada calls him Nick, and other people call him Nick.
Yeah, I've heard Jada call him Nick, and that's why I'm confused. Because I've been calling him Nick for so long, but now I'm thinking.
I used to call him Nick, but now I'm thinking because, if he prefers Nicholas, I'll call him by Nicholas.
Yeah, I don't even know. It's weird that we're stressing about this, but man, I don't want to offend him. Maybe he just doesn't. Maybe he just doesn't like
Speaking
the
of
Christmas
offense, how about those French shootings?
What?
The shootings?
I didn't hear about that.
Shooting?
Is that cartoonist thing?
Yes.
Oh.
R.I.P.
Well, in that case, isn't
Clifford the Big Red Dogcast offers all our regards.
Yeah.
Like seriously, people shouldn't die. It's not cool.
Yeah.
Clifford the Big Red Dog video game, and can we do a let's play of it?
Can we? I'm looking this up right now. Okay. If not, we should have a fan-made one. Alright. I'm gonna make a Pokemon game.
Okay, I'll just take now to randomly talk about... There was that scandal like a couple years ago or whatever about the GamerGate and how feminism and sex stuff happened in gaming. So basically, people decided to actually look at gaming for the first time and realized it was just as corrupt as every other industry involving capitalism and were surprised for some reason.
Whoa, Jake.
What?
If you type in Clifford the Big Red Dogcast on Google Images, we're the second picture that comes up.
What's the first?
I don't know. It's like a Clifford backstage. Oh, it's talking about the Clifford the Big Red Dog cast.
Red Dog
like the cast of them.
Cast. Oh, there is, like, it's a common search, but that's just because the cast.
Yeah, Dogcast is one word.
No, we are the second, though. That's...
Yeah, and if you go on videos, we're the first.
Whoa!
Whoa! Nice.
Dang, here we all are.
Here we all are. See that, everybody? We're famous now. Oh, speaking of which, to lighten up, which I wanted to talk about before you talk about people dying, Nick, if you're listening to this, can you please tell us in the comments if you'd rather be called Nick or Nicholas?
We were cutting that out.
Oh, are we? Because I really honestly want to know, and I don't feel like asking him in person because it seems scary to me.
He watches these. He can't know.
He does watch these, so can I please ask him?
No, bleep this all out, and only, like, when we're talking about not actually wanting to tell him stuff, and we're gonna think we're, like, throwing shade.
Alright, and if he asks about it, then I'll tell him, okay? Is that fair?
Wait, what the heck?
What?
It's just, like, a random picture of, like, I think a black sitcom cast, if you scroll down far enough. And Clifford the Big Red Dog cast. We're the second result. We're really going places, you know, Dylan.
Oh, Clifford the Big Red Dog. Games, PBS Kids.
Oh, Jesus. Is it a Flash game?
I don't know. Let's find out.
No!
Let's play. We have Postcards, Cleo Shares, T-Bone's Town, Witch Clifford, Clifford's Big Parade, Clifford Scavenger Hunt, Clifford Kisses, and Clifford Slide.
We'll look into these later. We can't do it now.
Clifford Slide.
Look into shopping to see if there's like a literal console game.
Match tubes and
Dang it,
swimsuits.
doesn't look like there is. There are board games.
Match tubes.
I want a freaking Xbox 360 first-person shooter, Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Wow, so this game's a color matching game. You have 5.
Dylan, we'll do this later. We have a podcast.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to finish. I did like start to say like, yeah, GamerGate. Oh no! I finally looked into Anita Sarkeesian I looked into a couple of her videos, and naturally the first thing I did was do, I forget what the word is, just like search on her website for Earthbound to see if she's thrown shade about my favorite game.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you know? I found a reference to it in one of her games as a game she credited for using content from. Immediately, I became, suspicious. Because, if she said one bad word, I'd join all the... Oh, yeah, I should also mention people are threatening to murder and rape her constantly.
That's not cool.
Just throwing that out there. It's really messed up. Like, why even? That's just a big part of why Gamergate is such a scandal, because there are all the idiots on the internet who think, I can make the problem better by threatening to kill people.
Yay!
And also 4chan did an attack on it, but who cares what 4chan is?
Ugh.
I still love that place. Still going back.
Nope.
Okay, but yeah.
Alright, so
Continue.
moving on.
I watched her video that referenced Earthbound, because that seemed interesting. I will admit I didn't watch the full video, but I did see the part that mentioned Earthbound. The video was on, it's all about, like, feminism in gaming. And this one was on a Ms. male character, on how in a lot of games there are female interpretations of male characters, such as Ms. Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Being a more obvious one. And, she says that that's sort of sexist. And there she has a whole argument that, kind of makes sense. I don't despise her videos like a lot of people do. I think she has a lot of good points, to be fair. It's just, she doesn't do a good job of delivering. But I don't want to review it, I just want to get through this.
Speaking of which...
Can I finish?
Oh, I thought you were done.
I was getting off topic a bit. Derailment, whatever.
Derailment, the podcast no one's ever heard.
Anyway.
I mean, you've heard it, you just didn't know that
Dylan,
it was called that. Anyways, so,
Dylan, what the heck?
What?
I want to finish, please.
I'm moving on.
But I'm not done.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
God, just because I get off topic easily.
When you said I want to finish,
my train of thought. She has a lot of good points, etc. Crediting her because I have to. But, like her thing was, she was talking about the Smurfette aspect in games, where there's usually a large cast of male characters and one female character contrasting it.
Yeah.
But she showed a picture of Earthbound, and Paula being the one female member of your party. Which, is true. Your party is 3/4 male characters.
Mm-hmm.
What ticks me off is she just generalizes that, very clearly showing she knows nothing about the game. She's trying to say that she's, like, the one female character in this game, when there are freaking tons of female characters, female enemies, and female things in general. Which just...
There's female things all over the place.
That fire hydrant! That taxi!
Yeah.
Just kidding, the fire hydrants and taxis are dudes.
Yeah, I don't know Spanish, but if they end in A, they're all females.
But yeah, I just want to say, it's obvious how you could just see an image of the main cast of Earthbound and think, that's sexist, there's only one female character. But it just shows she hasn't played the game. She doesn't know the first-hand experience, and a lot of the things she's drawing from she doesn't fully understand. Which just bugs me. I don't know.
Yeah,
especially with Earthbound, because she's just generalizing that Paula's the one female character. Her whole other thing was that characters in general, that being a female character is their whole identity. And a couple of times she has a really good point. But if she goes to Paula, every other character has about as much identity as she does, because they tried to give the characters not much identity because they wanted the player to be able to project whatever identity they wanted onto the main characters.
Yeah.
You got to see whatever identity you wanted. Mm-hmm. And I guess if she did play it and saw Paula as a weak little piece of crap, then she just didn't freaking play it right. Paula was like the #1 MVP on my team. Next to Jeff, and, Ness after the whole, he gets way overpowered like 3/4 through the game.
Yeah.
But up until then,
Paula, if you raise your Charizard to only know Leer and Growl...
Shut up. Because I know you're going to get into that, and I don't want you to.
What?
The whole Charizard thing. No.
No, Tamashi, get out of our podcast.
Shut the heck up, Tobu. You're a friggin' hypocrite.
Her Twitter got hacked.
I know, I heard about that. I was looking up anything about her and Twitch plays Pokemon, and there was a Twitter post thing, and I'm like, why is her Twitter down, and etc. But Paula was such an important part of my party, at least. I didn't, spend a ton of time building the party perfectly like a lot of people do. I just played through the game. Paula is, the single hands down best psychic powers user, essentially magic user. And at the end of the game, she's essentially the only way to beat the final boss. I know I'm getting into really specifics, but it ticks me off that she really didn't do the research with this character.
Yeah.
She just generalized it as some stereotype, which is exactly what she's fighting against.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, yeah.
It's just hypocritical, and it makes me upset, and I can barely hear you, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Is that better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay, sorry, I was looking the other way. But yeah, I totally agree, because there's a lot of people in, I'm not going to talk much about this because I know you hate it, but there's a lot of people in the Power Ranger community that see Power Rangers...
Power Ranger community.
Hey.
What, did you, make a book club with some, 6-year-old neighbors?
Quiet. Anyway, so Power Rangers Jungle Fury came out a couple years ago, and in the end, there's a team of 8 Power Rangers, and only one of them's female. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's sexist, that's messed up. But the thing they're not thinking about is if they actually watch the show, she's one of the strongest characters. She's always the one that's keeping the team together, telling them that they need to, shape up. She's one of the strongest characters. And I totally agree with you.
That's not necessarily the point I'm trying to make, though. That is a part of it. But the main point I'm trying to make is she's just as general, because her whole argument was that making a character female in the game takes away any point of identity in that character, making it a solely her only character is that she's female. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, none of the other characters have character in Earthbound. While there is some dialogue with, Jeff, you essentially get to choose how you view them. There are a couple moments in Earthbound where Paula is kidnapped and does sort of a damsel in distress. But come the frick on, it's just because she was standing in the back. There is an argument to be made there that she is singled out for that. She is the female character. Oh wait, she doesn't stand in the back, she stands second in the back. Hey, that is kind of sexist.
I'm turning around on all this.
Wait, hold up! What the heck, guys? It's a toy. You're better than this. No, it's really not. It's just she got kidnapped because, why the heck not, somebody needed to get kidnapped to make it harder. Because one of the whole points of her getting kidnapped actually is she carries your party up until there. It hurts you by taking her away. Because at that point in the game, I was relying a lot on Paula. Just PSI freeze, beta, everything. One hit KO. It was sad. And then I'm like, oh crap, I have to rely on Ness and Jeff. But it wasn't that bad because that's when you get bottle rockets for Jeff. And that's when Jeff became my favorite character because he blows them up with rockets. And I've been spending the past 5 or 10 minutes gushing about Earthbound, haven't I?
Yep. I think it's
Let's move on to another topic before.
More along the lines of 9 minutes, but
Oh gosh, I really like that game.
It's fine. I stand up for my things. I will support you when you stand up for yours.
Let's talk about one of your topics.
All right. Keeping with the video game topic, this is the last story I have about video games. Somebody made a Imager, whatever.
Imager. I say Imager. I guess it can be said other ways. I just don't see it as Imager.
I like Imgur because it sounds funnier.
I don't get that. Because IMG is typically short for image, and Imager makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's just funny that has somebody...
Just anyways.
Anyways, yeah. So somebody made a bunch of parodies.
So off topic.
Somebody made a bunch of parodies of book titles, and they called it Poke Literature.
Send them to me. Don't read them to me one by one. Just send me them, and I'll just read them aloud, and we can show the image to show the viewer or something.
Okay. My mom's
Because
calling me.
typically your reaction things don't work very well. What?
I can't, my mom's calling me right now. I can't save them all to my phone, so I'll just send you the link.
Alright, I can do that.
Or, yeah, I can't save them all on my computer or phone, whatever. Alright, not send files,
But
cancel.
I'm certainly interested in this.
Instant message, alright.
And just because they posted it to Imager doesn't necessarily mean they're an Imager user, it's just a common image hosting site.
Yeah, they were on Reddit. Anyways,
Yeah.
so don't go to the link yet. Okay, don't click it. Okay, Jake, don't go there yet. Close it.
Too late. Oh, this is hilarious.
Alright, read them out loud, Jake, one by one.
Pride and Reggie Eyes. A love story between a young girl and a Reggie Eyes. Although they have their differences, the Reggie Eyes being prideful about being the actual god of ice, and the girl being prejudiced because Reggie Eyes is an inhuman cluster of ice crystals. They eventually settle their differences and follow in love.
Okay,
A tale of two skinnies.
Okay, wait,
They
don't read the
misspelled
next ones yet. Don't read the next ones yet. I have to go talk to my mom yet, okay?
Oh, he actually says, I know I misspelled skinnies, deal with it. I also know I stole the title, I made the image myself, though. So, again, deal with it. The story of a great revolution told from the point of view of several narrators. A great war is brewing, one that may change all of skinny kind as we know it. I'd read any of these so far.
Good.
Can I do the next one, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Gibble or the Gibble, depending on your choice pronunciation.
I think it's Gibble. Cause like
I
Gibber.
always say Gibble, but, you know, there's an argument. Here it's more the Gibble. A young trainer living in the distant future is assigned the task of storing memories of the past. The previous holder of this job, a single-bearded Gibble, gives these memories to the trainer. The trainer's game is suddenly remade for the Game Boy Color, changing his entire perception of reality. He also learns that... Oh, it's about the giver. I get it now.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the Bible, and it's the Gibble.
Yeah, the Bible by Lois Lowry. No, it's
Anyways, he also learns a dark truth about releasing Pokemon. The Adventures of Rotom Sawyer. Pretty sure I stole this title too. Sorry if I did. A mischievous Rotom finds himself in various situations, deceiving people so he can get out of work. Which is weird because he's a Rotom. He can transform into a washing machine, fan, oven, fridge, and lawnmower, obviously greatly simplifying work. And other adventures. Special defense and sensibility. Beautiful. Two sisters, Suckle? They misspelled Shuckle.
Yeah.
And Deoxys Defense Storm. I don't know they were sisters either. Who would have guessed? Experience love and heartbreak in this popular yet bizarre novel. To Kill a Delibird. The art for this I really like because it's totally ripped straight from the anime. This heartwarming classic tells the tale of a girl named Scout discovering racism and prejudice in her community. Named after the iconic line, it's a sin to kill a Delibird because, you know, that's just messed up. Force Pokemon into a fight and then killing it. Everyone knows you have to knock them out. It's a sin to kill a Delibird. Although it's perfectly fine to beat it mercilessly until it fades. Obviously. Braviary New World.
Wait, I just want to bring one thing about that Delibird line. It says named after the iconic line, and that whole thing was all the line.
Yeah, I noticed that.
All the way up to... Obviously.
It's a common thing. I've seen that kind of joke before, but...
Right.
The Braviary New World, a dystopian novel about a distant future world where everything is harshly conditioned and individuality frowned upon. Although things are strictly controlled, everyone is happy, except for one Braviary who is treated as a social outcast. Or something. Honestly, I've never read the book.
Yay!
At least he's honest, I've never read it. The Catcher of the Raikou. Wait, what? I'm sorry. I'm getting... Yeah, obviously, that actually took me a second. I'm like, the Catcher of the Raikou? And I'm like, that doesn't sound like right. Oh, wait, that's the first part. I'm stupid. A teenage boy becomes rebellious and is constantly kicked out of schools. He has trouble making friends and worries about adulthood and is meanwhile really frustrated because he can't catch Raikou in his Pokemon Silver game. Because it's freaking impossible to catch any of them. I'm looking at you, Game Freak. You should also put a link to this in the description because we have to credit this.
Yeah, I will put this in the description. It's really funny if you guys don't want to check it out.
Where the red Ferrothorn grows. A trainer raises 2 lily pups off the fields, teaching them how to battle and catch, and hope that he'll eventually find that elusive shiny Ferrothorn. I actually have to give him credit. That's actually pretty clever, because a shiny Ferrothorn is red. That's actually really cool. It's almost like Game Freak set it up like that.
Dun 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 dun.
But hey, that's just a theory, and you don't even get that reference.
No.
Come on, Game Theory is a really good channel. Links in the description.
I've watched one of his videos.
He's good. He's really entertaining. His video he did recently was really fun. Okay, Clef Fahrenheit 451. I don't really get this one. Dystopian. This book is
Fahrenheit 451?
Never even heard of it, honestly.
Oh, okay. Ryan was reading it a while ago.
It's about technology going too far in a world where everyone is distracted by their 3DS XLs.
That's weird.
A young Clefairy is tasked with the job of burning all of the poor old abandoned Game Boys. Oh, when will they learn that the first generation is superior? Oh, hold on. No text from Jada.
What is she texting you?
Something with a Pikachu? It's an image.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
It's a Pikachu being cute, Jiff.
Ugh. Just block her right now. Jake.
Who are you? Tamashi?
Haven't you seen that video, Jada? Unless you're going to join in here and listen to these Pokemon things that are actually funny, you can't get in here.
Hold on, you're probably going to have to skip this part.
Jake, can you take a second before you read the next one? Because I have to go talk to my mom while you text Jada, okay?
Yeah, I'm texting Jada, so I'm kind of busy. One second.
Alright, I'll be back. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm back.
Alright, so next one. Heart of Darkrai. Famously adapted into the hit movie Apocalypse Meowth. This is the story of an ivory transporter in the mystery dungeon Serenity. It is about what defines a supposedly civilized society and what is supposedly savage, using Darkrai as a metaphor for uncivilized society. Darkrai didn't approve, of course, and quickly eliminated Joseph Conrad. I don't really get that one, but whatever.
Joseph Conrad wrote the book?
Oh, no.
It's on there. It's in the picture. Joseph
Oh,
Conrad.
no crap. I'm sorry. Dang it, Jada.
What did she say?
She said she knows that I hate Pikachu and decided to torture me. A bunch of other stuff. And I told her I'm not doing my chem homework ever. Anyways,
sorry, Jada. I'm gonna have to lay down some laws. Text to Jada.
Are you seriously texting her? Don't.
No, Romeo and Jellicent.
Dude, no, don't read them off. Let the audience find out for themselves.
All right, I'll let you guys.
Actually, let the original author get some credit here, the original artist. And stuff.
Yeah, if you guys want to see the rest
this guy,
of
I didn't check his username, but geez, there was some time and effort put into this.
There's plenty of it. I'm just gonna read one
Definitely
more because
my favorite is Where the Red Ferrothorn Grows.
Yeah, one of my favorites that we didn't get to read yet.
Now I need to make a team that has a shiny Ferrothorn and 2 little pups. So
dedicated him.
Gosh dang it! She just texted me a screen cap, and she called me a snitch.
Because I texted her, "Get your Pikachu gifts out of my podcast."
Dang it, Dylan.
Yeah. So the guy's username is Sky. URAeus. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's SKYURAEUS. Look him up on Imgur.
To this guy, like, dang, yeah. I know nobody will ever see this, and if anything, you'll get negative for publicity from us mentioning you. So just feel free to take us down because of copyright.
Yeah, feel free to comment if you don't like this video. I'd be honored.
Take us down because of copyright, because I'd rather nobody else ever see this.
But yeah, he's really good. One of my favorite that we didn't get to read was The Great Ghastly.
I liked that one. My favorite that I read, I sort of skimmed through them, but Dang it, she's calling me a snitch now. Now she won't take me on heists.
She won't take you on heists to that, so you can't rob a second bank?
Anyways, Dylan, just thank you for ruining my relationship just now.
That's the end of the relationship because you snitched?
Thanks for that, Dylan.
It's okay, Jake. More time for the podcast.
Did you see this? That red ferret horn gross. I don't know if you even stole it and just didn't know, but that's clever. That's quality. That was just amazing. And the Delibird. That Delibird quote was really cute. Good job, man. Keep up the good work. Next time I'll be expecting a full Digimon version of these.
Alright.
No Digimon fans out there? I'm alone. I was a stupid
Go,
kid.
Agumon!
Digivolve Agumon into... I don't remember Agumons. Was it Mega Agumon or Mecha Agumon or something? That was the stupid
Agumon. They all ended...
My favorite was the Walrus.
I like the dog that had punching bag gloves.
Oh god, I was just the other day watching Continue, a really cool gaming channel. They played some terrible Digimon fighting game. It was funny. Link to that in the description. Just kidding, I'm not digging that up. It's not happening. You'll have to dig that crap up yourselves.
Alright.
I can't make Dylan do everything.
And I'm glad.
You're doing this though. Alright, next thing. There was an indie developer for one of my favorite, honestly, a really cool favorite platformer, puzzle platformer. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble talking. Of mine, a really cool indie game called Fez. You probably heard it. I think I mentioned it to you, Dylan, at least once. Well, one of the head developer of it, got freaking attacked by some critic or some guy. And, the guy was just destroying him, hating on him. And the guy who made the game was really attached to that game, and he took a lot of offense to it. At one point, he literally, on camera, said, "I'm going to kill him."
Oh.
He said, because he was talking about, he's going to come over, I had the demo all set up at, whatever convention, he's going to walk up here, and I'm going to walk up to him, and I'm going to straight up cold-blooded murder him. I don't think he actually meant it, but still, he is way too close to this game, and whatever, it's a fun game. He also dropped out of game developing entirely because he was bullied on Twitter to the point of not wanting to make games ever again. I think there was a lot of fault on both sides here, and just another reason the gaming community is in the section.
I don't know. I think it sucks to have so much that you're willing to give up what you like doing because other people.
It was really sad because he really cared about the game. Just seeing interviews of him, he really cared about that game. And I have to get up early since we're not doing this on a weekend, so I can normally stay up late. My beauty rest, Dylan.
Ugh. You gotta be all rested for when Jada comes at you hard for being a snitch.
Why you gotta do me like that?
I'm sorry, Jake. I'm sorry. Alright. So,
I'm trying to apologize to her better now.
Alright, so here's one little short fact I found out today. So here's your Clifford fun fact for the day. It's not about Clifford. The ending sound, the last lightsaber noise you hear as the in the Force Awakening trailer, as the title card's showing, you hear a lightsaber sound. That's actually the same exact sound that was played when Luke turned on his lightsaber in the first movie for the first time.
That's actually a nice touch.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they really try and tie this to the original series. I'm praying to God that George Lucas has as little involvement in this as possible. Howard the Duck 2!
Yeah. Also, you never told me that Howard the Duck was in the whatever Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy? I thought I told you about that, but that was great.
I found out about that.
It's a very nice touch, and he was actually almost kind of funny. I mean, when you compare him to the Howard the Duck movie, it was freaking hilarious, but
you know what? That's all we can ever hope for.
He actually had a cute little joke he cracked. That was cool. I thought Howard the Duck was nice. Well, I gotta go.
That was a great. That was. Oh. Only way to end the podcast, everybody.